Hi, my name is Ellen Ding, and I'm a rising sophomore at the Georgia Institute of Technology, and I'm studying mechanical engineering. And my project this summer is particle levitation velocimetry with superconducting magnetic coils. As a short summary, I was working on the development of this new technique called particle velocimetry levitation, which is a new method to obtain boundary layer measurements for quantitative studies of turbulent flows around a bluff body. So, as a background, turbulent flows in nature are typically characterized by a very high Reynolds number, around 10 to the 8th to 10 to the 9th. And it's very difficult to study these flows in a laboratory setting. Um, As a reference, typical wind tunnel experiments with water or air can hardly achieve Reynolds numbers around 10 to the 6th. And this is also made difficult because necessary support structures can cause disturbances in data collection. Particle levitation velocimetry is a new and non-invasive technique that involves magnetically levitated microparticles to access these boundary layers. And simulations shown to the right have been generated to show that this process will be successful. You can see this small red dot represents the movement of this microparticle. Since this is a very new technique unique to the MagLab, my project involves the necessary designing and preparations to begin experimentation with this technique. Um, for the designs and preparations, microspheres and sphere holders are used to levitate the microparticles in the channel flow. We coated these small 3/16 inch diameter microspheres in niobium, which is a type 2 superconductor, and I designed sphere holders with a laser slot that allows for flow field measurement. The deformation of laser tracer lines, shown in figure 2 to the right, is used to create velocity profiles for boundary layer measurements. Heat sinks are used to dissipate the excess heat in order to cool copper leads to desired temperatures for superconductivity, and this needs to be around 4.2 Kelvin, which is really cold. Copper wire is wound around two sets of coil holders to generate a very strong magnetic field. One coil set will be placed directly under the sphere holders, sets 1 and 2 in this image, and the other set will clamp around a pipe underneath the outer channel wall shown right here. Liquid helium is very important in PLV experiments due to its low viscosity that allows for the generation of very high Reynolds numbers and its low temperatures, which allow for the superconductivity to be superconductive. The overall setup, all these parts to the right I just described, and they also just got machined. So this is our 80 Kelvin heatsink, which will be placed right here in order to dissipate into the thermal shield here. And then there'll be another heatsink that's just wire wrapped around this pipe right here. This is the outer coils that go directly underneath the channel. And this is one of the sphere holders that will hold the spheres to be levitated. And this goes directly above this set of the small inner coils to help levitate everything. In conclusion, particle levitation velocimetry is a very useful new technique for taking boundary layer measurements. All the necessary parts and preparations have been completed to begin preliminary experimentation, and this process will allow for remarkably clean and accurate data to be collected to build our knowledge on boundary layers and helps with other engineering stuff. Acknowledgements. Thank you to Dr. Gua and Emma for guiding me with this project this summer, and to Kawana for helping with everything else. Okay, thank you.